Thank you, Federico. That was exquisite as always. Please, give my regards to your staff.
Certo, signor Falcone.
Federico is a good man who runs an honest business. His family built this restaurant from nothing. They traveled on the same boat as my father, and his grandfather worked beside my own. His blood is my blood. I have come to this restaurant to eat and to drink since I was a small boy. It is more important to me than my own home. Do you understand, then, the meaning of allowing you all to eat and to drink beside me in this place?
You can always taste the spirit in the places like this. Nothing else like it.
We are honored, Falcone. Truly. It is a special thing to share one's favorite meal with friends, despite my current illness preventing me from enjoying such a delightful spread. The atmosphere alone is enough to satisfy any patron.
It was alright. But I'll tell you something. The broad serving the other table would make my night a whole lot more enjoyable. I need it after yesterday's mess.
Speak like that again, and I will not continue offering my hospitality to you, and all the benefits that entails.
Right, sure. I didn't mean any disrespect. The wine was just a little too good, you know? I'm sorry.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Yes, I believe we're all still on edge, Falcone. Not only for the shootings Maroni's men suffered, but given the events of this past year.
The events you speak of. It is becoming harder and harder to distinguish the truth from the fiction. This town has sung to my direction for over a decade. A direction that has led to you all becoming wealthy men. Yet now things are not so simple. This is the first instance in many years that I have called upon you gentlemen all at one time. Our meetings have been of friendship and business, matters best settled between men on a personal level. Each of you deserved my undisputed attention, and so I gave you that.
Your guiding hand has led to me finding security. My children have been able to gain an education, all by your grace, Falcone.
I figure I'd still be locked up if not for you, Falcone.
Yeah, right.
Then why am I now faced with two possible truths? If you all respect me as you claim, then I am to believe that one man, and I know him to be just a man, I have suffered indignity at his hands, as only a man knows how to inflict. That by the sheer force of his will, this man has begun to dismantle a system that has been built from my father's time. That without taking a single head, he has done what entire police forces could not. I can believe in many things, and I do recognize the incredible talent, but such a thing goes beyond belief. So, then, I must consider the more likely alternative. That the actions of this rodent are being used to cover betrayal.
Can't be serious. You think we're trying to make a move here?
I must agree with Mr. Maroni. You know I have long considered you a dear friend. I do not believe any of the men gathered here are going to stab you in the back.
And you, Mickey Sullivan, do you believe I am being unreasonable to assume such things?
Sure. You're talking a load of old bollocks. One of these fellas may be stabbing you in the back. But I know one thing. It ain't no man. I've seen a lot of things here in Gotham. Things that'd make a man question if he's right in the head. But nothing. Nothing like when I saw that thing. A few months back, me and the boys with the docks roughed up some poor fuck who'd been a wee bit late on his payments. Tried to say he was under some new kid's protection. Another one of those loonies in masks, and with some kind of bird. Nothing to worry about, though. Got a licks in. Yeah, it was a pretty good Saturday, all things considered. Until it wasn't.
No, please, get away!
Sorry, mate. You're in the shit now. What do you think, boys? Couple of goes before we put him down? Boys? Oh, don't tell me you had to take a piss or something. You know, we're in the middle of a job here.
I saw it. It ripped out their throats. Sucked the life from them.
Oh, what the bleeding hell you blabbing about? If the pigs are here, I swear to Christ, I'll shoot you now. Ah! When I came around, I was in a cell. Lucky to be alive.
Wait, your boys? I know they didn't get their fucking blood drank. I saw them last week for darts.
And I'm telling you what happened. I had slept soundly since I heard it speak.
What? What did it say?
Swear to me.
I understand your fear is genuine, and I thank you for expressing it honestly for me. It is not an easy thing for any man to admit.
I don't know about this loon, but I know this guy's just crazy. All our operations are being hit.
Yes. If I may, I too have seen the Batman in action and can attest to his tenacity. The encounter happened a few weeks ago. I had recently come into possession of an exquisite new boat, courtesy of, I believe his name was Cobblepot? Curious fellow, but one who ensured transaction would be untraceable. In our business, such vehicles are a wonderful tool for bringing in exotic items and disposing of the occasional rodent.
Take coke and shoot people who cross you. What the fuck is this, baby story time?
We don't all speak out of the gutter, Maroni. Continue, my friend.
Thank you. Well, one such disposal was to take place. I had discovered our mutual friend, Harvey Dent, snooping around my affairs, and so took measures to have him removed. Once we were out to sea, however, my men were taking an unusually long time. So I exited my quarters, and then, to my horror, I saw him.
Holy cow! He moves with inhuman speed! I can't... No! He's taking us all out! Gah!
And here's one from me, creep. Nice timing, Batman. You sure came right in the nick of time. Wait, over there. It's Lucard.
So, we meet at last, Batman.
What the
fuck is this? Just tell a damn story, you fruit!
We're at dinner. Have you no taste for embellishment?
I'll embellish this fork in your face, you son of a bitch.
Enough.
As I was saying, I was face to face with a creature of the night.
It's over, you foolhardy fiend. My bad gyro made tracking your boat a simple matter.
A heroic gesture, but I have you exactly where I want you, fool. Now, both you and Mr. Dent here will perish.
What in blue blazes? Look out! My head. Wait a second. He's got us in some kind of net. We're suspended in midair over a... He's got a wild grizzly on his boat.
I expected as much. Now, if I could just... reach my utility belt.
And then what happened?
Nah, that's it. Now I know you're pulling our leg.
A bear. Mr. Lucard, I was willing to accommodate your showmanship, but I am not here to be laughed at. Do you understand?
I swear, Mr. Falcone, it is the truth. You should have seen how the Batman escaped. It was...
No, I've heard enough. This is precisely the kind of stories our men will sell to us. The media devours it. It is making our proud enterprise look foolish on a national scale. If a lone man is acting against us, then I do not concern myself on his resources or his abilities. What needs to be addressed is how he has stolen the fear from us. They are not scared of the families anymore. Their darkest moments belong to him. And I cannot accept that.
That? That I agree with.
You have something of note to contribute at last?
Oh, nothing you don't know. It's about that business last night. The new boys moving in on our turf.
You mentioned it to us earlier. We are all sorry for the loss of those boys. But how does this relate to the Batman?
You think a bunch of nobodies in fucking bird masks would have tried that a year ago? You think they'd have blasted our guys to paste right in our own clubs back when you were on top?
Easy, Maroni, easy.
No. I know you're all thinking the same. No one had the balls before that freak started making us look bad. We're chit-chatting over a dinner table, and some of our toughest motherfuckers are 6 feet under now. We should be in the goddamn streets right now, tearing up the city to find those punks. That's what you should have done, and I'd have respected that. But no, now you let that slide. Chalk it up to a necessary loss, because a part of you is glad that the bat is probably focused on whoever the fuck hit us, and you can guarantee another couple of nights before you wake up to him standing at the end of your room.
Mr. Maroni, I strongly suggest that you take a seat and continue your meal.
No, we're talking about this now. If you know who killed my men, you tell me right this goddamn...
Oh, I think that was me, mate. Sorry about that.
Jesus! Oh, sweet Mary and Joseph, he blew his brains out!
Mr. Cobblepot? Why, how did you get through the guards?
How? They let me in. I own the place. Ain't that right, Carmine?
Falcone?
Cat got your tongue, huh? It's alright. I'll spill the beans. See, your little boss and I are buddies. His family and mine go way back. The Falcons have been our little showbirds for a good few decades now. Small time cash on the side. Bit of fun. Side projects and all that. None of the important stuff. You're only gangsters after all.
Lucard, Sullivan, if you could leave us. I thank you for your time and company.
Yes, of course, sir. Thank you.
Righto then. Best of luck, boss.
Hope you're enjoying the boat, mate. Mind the dead waiter on the way out. Made a bit of a mess. Proper pair those two were. Where'd you find these blokes?
You did not deserve to die, Federico. Rest in peace, my friend. I was informed you'd be in Gotham, but I do not understand. Why would you attack my men? Why masquerade as such a simple rich man? Why come to my town?
Well, there's two reasons, really. See, judging from what I was hearing of your conversation, I think you know one of them. You've lost control of the city, Falcon. We let you get the power. We let your poor, broken little family rise to the top and pretend to be sophisticated, under the condition that you keep things here stable. A dog for the sheep. A good deal, really. You recognise the hierarchy. And fuck. What was his bloody name?
His name was Maroni.
Yeah. See, his kind has to go. They don't realise how far they really are from the top. And I think you need to remember that too. I was selling countries, organising wars, and you can't even manage a fucking city. I'd let it all go to shit if I wasn't born here. But since I am, it makes it personal.
Then what is the second reason?
I was bored, mate. I've seen all there is at this point. And I'm still young. Really fucked up shit, you know. Kids with their legs hanging off. Senators at fetish pies. Secret group invites to torture games. Just numb to it at this point. But when I saw what was kicking off here, all those costumes popping up all over the shop, well then, buy some nasty goons, make 'em dress like twats, and now I'm called the Penguin.
Nothing in the world like it.
You are one of the richest men in the world. I can't believe you would risk all of that. Risk your life, just to amuse yourself.
And I can't believe you actually eat here. But who's perfect?
Just tell me what I can do for you, Mr. Cobblepot, and we can leave amicably. You will not face any repercussions for your acts against Maroni. I would just kindly ask that you refrain from alleviating your boredom on my associates.
It's Penguin. And say, please.
Please. Penguin.
That does have a bloody good ring to it. Alright, fair's fair. All I want from you is a little space around the club I shop.
You could have just bought it.
I bought your favourite restaurant. I want you to give me the club. Just so we understand each other. No hard feelings.
Consider it done.
Very nice. Got to make sure things are set when I finally get to meet the bat. It's all about the aesthetics now. See you around, Falcon. I'll tip the waiter.